So today I'm going to deploy a bot with $300 and I will show you step by step on how you can do it as well. Let's get started. So before we go ahead and start deploying this bot, there are a few different things that we have to take into consideration. The first one will be selecting the right pair to trade. And this is probably the most important thing, because if you don't deploy the right pair, not only you're going to lose a lot of money, but also you are going to be wasting a lot of time, since you will be wondering whether the crypto bot will make you money or not. So my rule of thumb is that if you have a crypto bot that it's running for about 3 days and the average daily profit is below 5 base, below 1%, then you would want to close that bot. That's the rule that I like to follow. So when it comes to finding the right cryptocurrency to trade, I like to do it in two different ways. The first one will be using a crypto pair screener inside TradingView, and the second one will be on Bitsgap itself. Both of them work very nicely. I don't have a favorite because I like both of them, but this is how you can find profitable crypto coins on Bitsgap, on TradingView, to deploy grid bots on Bitsgap. So the first thing will setting up the indicators. Well, this is the CBA 2.0 indicator. You won't have access to it, but essentially what this indicator will tell you is it's going to give you the momentum, volume, and whether or not the cryptocurrency is on consolidation or not. These things are very important at the moment of deploying grid bots. And this indicator is private for my crypto community, Crypto Bot Accelerator. If you want to learn more about it, check the first link in the comments. And yes, and then the second thing, which you can already install, will be the RSI. So for that, just search RSI. It's going to be the normal RSI. And then you can do a few adjustments. So click on settings and style, and you can eliminate the RSI based EMA. Now, what we're looking for is coins that are below 53 and that are on consolidation and moving sideways like this. So we can see this coin has been moving sideways for a few weeks already. It has been about a month now. And then the second thing is a cryptocurrency that has a backtesting greater than 1%. So I will go back to Bitsgap here, and I have this coin ready to be deployed. Now, if I click on backtest, I'll see that it's giving me about 39.84%, which is a very high percentage. So this is what I'm looking for, something that is giving me over 1% per day. Once I find that coin, I will go ahead and deploy it. But before we go ahead and do that, let's go over on how to find this coin in the first place. So for that, you will have to set up the crypto pair screener. So you will click on crypto pair screener, and then on the column setup, make sure that you only have volatility mode. So that's what we're gonna have, only volatility mode. And then we're gonna go one by one, looking for coins that have this type of confirmation. So for example, this one, we have everything on green. We have momentum bullish, volume bullish, a close EMA, consolidation, long. So this coin is pretty much perfect, right? And we also have a good RSI. But then what I would need to do left is verify whether the cryptocurrency has a trading volume, it has a backtesting over 30%. So I'll open a new screen, and just so you know, this is my real account. You can see here. So I'm gonna click on start a new bot, create bot, and I will search for this cryptocurrency front. Let's take a look at it. So I'll do a very brief backtest to see whether or not it's higher than 30%. If it is not, then I will go ahead and keep going with the one that I found. So it's giving us about 3.38%. That's very low. So I'm not looking to trade something like that. Even if I was to move it about this area and do a backtest, this is still giving me very low. So no, I'm gonna keep moving on with this one. So once I find the cryptocurrency, I have to do something that is called grid step backtesting percentage, which essentially means that you will go one by one from 0.3 all the way up to 1% and figure out what is going to be the settings that are going to give you the best results. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that. Let me see. Okay, so I need at least 444 to deploy this bot on this end. So yeah, what I will do is go to 0.5, 0.4. Yeah, 0.4 allows me now. So I'll do a quick back test. 42%. I'm gonna take that number, put it on my mind, or write it down. I'm actually gonna write it down. So we have a 0.4% with grid step percentage with a backtesting of 42%. Now we're going to do it with 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, and 0.9, and then 1%. We're gonna take the backtesting of each of these, compare them, and get the best settings for that. So let's do it now with 0.5. See what we get. We get 45%, a little bit higher. That's great. Let's do it. Let's do with 0.6. See what we get. So 0.6. Right, 47%, a little bit higher. 0.7, 53%. All right, I'm liking it. 53%. That's almost 2% per day. It's very solid. You have to remember, backtesting doesn't guarantee results in the future, but it's a good indicator of how things are playing around with this bot. So with a 0.8, we are getting 50%, a little bit lower. Let's do it 0.9, see what we get, 42%. And finally, let's scale it with 1%, 37%. So if I look at my table, I will realize that 0.7 is the magic number and setting for this bot. So I'll go ahead and deploy with 0.7. I'll make sure that my low price is below an important resistance. So for that, I usually like to go on the daily, and as we can see, this support has never been crossed. So I'll zoom out a little bit more if I'm right or wrong about it. No, it has never been crossed. All right, cool. So let me go back to the 4-hour time chart. I'll make sure that I have at least 2 red lines. So like this, I have my investment amount. I'll deploy with 300. Cool. Then stop loss below my low price, and I will set up a take profit of, oh wow, we got a 72% now. All right, 72%. Great, that's even better. All right, so I'm gonna have my take profit at about, and I'm going to have my take profit on the backtesting of the last 30 days divided by 2. So we got a 72, we divide that by 2. It's gonna give us about 36. So I'm gonna have that 36 here. Go ahead and click on continue and start the bot. Just to show you one more time, this is my real account. Then start the bot. Yeah, I might not want to have that many, okay, because these coins have a lot of volatility, so they are moving all the freaking time. All right, we're gonna wait a few seconds until it loads. And yes, guys, that's how you do it. That's how you deploy a successful crypto bot. Just some key points that you have to take on mind and on consideration before deploying the bot. Make sure this is not a shitty coin, something I forgot to mention about it. I'm sorry about that. So you'll have to go to CoinMarketCap. I already did the analysis of this coin, so that's why I forgot to do it here. But at the moment of deploying the bot, make sure that it's not a shitty coin. And personally, and this is just based on my experience, shitty coins are over 400, right? So 450, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Those for me are shitty coins. Coins that I like to trade, my crypto bots, is in the top 400 in CoinMarketCap. So for that, you can simply go to CoinMarketCap and search the coin before you deploy it. Make sure that it's in the top 400. Again, that's my opinion. Probably you want to have it in the top 300 if you want to be safer, or top 200, or if you want to be even safer, you want to keep it in the top 100. Now, take in consideration, the safer you get, the less profits you're gonna make. That's how it works. So after deploying thousands of bots, I figured out that 400 is like the sweet spot between risk and profits. So the profits are high and the risk is manageable, right? So we are not, if anything, we're not losing 50% or 60%. It happened to me a very long time ago when I was trading coins in the ranking 1,800 or something like that, right? So risk management by making sure that the cryptocurrency is in the top 400, and also backtesting your grid step percentage to get the best settings out of the bot. Of course, getting the confirmations with the RSI. And well, you don't have this indicator, but You can also throw support and resistance, and you will realize that it's on consolidation or sideways movement when the market price is touching these levels here. That's about it, guys. If you want to get results guaranteed, I strongly recommend you to check out the first link in the comments, schedule a call with me or anybody from my team, and we're gonna see if you're a good fit for CBA and if we can help you on the first place. Also, inside CBA, you will be able to meet with me twice per week and have the chance to book a monthly one-on-one, as well as having access to this private indicator and a lot more things and tools. That being said, guys, thank you for watching this video and subscribe to learn how to make money with Bitsgap.